There is no doubt it gets really cold in Canada, but the smart people up here in Montreal have figured out a way to stay connected and stay warm. There's an underground city that takes us all around, and we're starting here today as we begin our vlog of Montreal with some of the best places to go here. I want to share them with you, and I'm going to take you there now. When you come to Montreal, you've got to come to the port. And there's an old port and a new port, and we're down here today, and we're having a lot of fun. You can just kind of walk around. It's obviously right down here on the water, and there's plenty to do. There's an old boardwalk that's got shops and cakes and candy and things to do and little shops, that kind of thing. There's paddle boats. There's a Ferris wheel behind me. There's even zip lines, pirate boats, and special events like the IMAX. So you come down here, you kind of hang out, walk around. You can walk quite a distance along the water, people watch, have a cup of coffee, and just kind of check it out. It's a lot of fun, a lot of people down here, so be prepared for some crowds and just kind of make your way through it and enjoy it. We've been telling you about the great things to do in Montreal, and right now we're in Old Town, which is a great thing to do, maybe not one of the best things to do, but a must do. You need to come to Old Town. This is where Montreal got started back in the 1700s, and everything around here has old architecture, all the old buildings, and of course it's been rejuvenated, and right now it's very much a draw for tourists. There's a lot of shopping here, there's restaurants, there's ice cream and that kind of thing. It's a premium in terms of shopping, as you would imagine, because it's a very touristy area. It's fun to come here. It gets really crowded. So if you come, we'd recommend you come earlier in the morning when it's less crowded. It's really neat to see, but it's pretty touristy. So we've enjoyed it, but it's not something we'd recommend as an absolute best thing to do in Montreal. But when you're here, you need to see it, and we'd recommend you do.
So we're moving away from the Old Town area right now because frankly, it got really overwhelming. It's incredibly crowded, just tourists everywhere. And I wanted to get this on film because Michael just said something that's gonna last through the ages, I think.
You know you're in a tourist area when they're doing caricatures drawings on the street. That's a new data marker for get the hell out of the tourist area.
There is something of a hidden gem in Old Town that we do recommend. The historic site of Chateau Ramezay gives a portal to the past, and right behind it is the Governor's Garden. It's beautiful and one of the few sites that does not charge an entry fee.
Fewer things are more representative of Montreal than the cathedral behind me. It dates back to the early 19th century, and it's designated a mini basilica by the Pope in the 1980s. It's got a very intricate inside, and it's a very, very famous thing to do when you come to Montreal. We're going to take you inside. A few tips for you if you come to the cathedral. First of all, get your tickets online. There's a long line outside, and if you get your tickets online, they'll send you a PDF and you can come right through the door. Also, once you get in, grab one of these pamphlets. They're in multiple languages, so you can get one, and it kind of gives you all the facts around the cathedral. There's two options. You can either come to just the cathedral visit like we did, which was $15 at the time that we bought it, Canadian. Or you can also do a light show. They have a light show at night that you come for, obviously at night. That's about 45 minutes long. It's another $30 to $35 at the time of this video. We didn't do that, but it's supposed to be very interesting, and it lights up all the different places here that, you know, you may not see as well during the day when we're here. We didn't choose to do that, but you may. So there's a lot of different options if you come to the cathedral, and I think you'll have a great visit. It's not a hidden gem to the locals, but to many tourists and visitors, it could be. We're in Mile End neighborhood. It's a really cool neighborhood, a metro right away from the downtown area of Montreal, and it's filled with places like this where you can kind of see a lot of street art. There's a lot of vintage shops. There's places to roam around and look in shops, places to eat, a lot of music venues and other things. Kind of a little gritty neighborhood with an edge, and one that we're having fun exploring today.
Montreal is famous for their bagels, so when you come to Mile End, you have to stop at one of the shops and get one. Michael got us a couple. What did you get us?
Yeah, I got everything and sesame, and it's amazing. It's a really good.
All right, I gotta try it now. When you're in Montreal, you absolutely must come over to the Olympic Park. You can see the former stadium in the background.
It's really neat. I remember as a kid watching the Montreal 1976 Olympics. It was the same year as, of course, the bicentennial in the US. So seeing this and getting to kind of run around here is kind of neat because I actually remember a lot of this. It's kind of fun. One of the attractions that we're most excited about seeing is the Botanic Garden in Montreal, and we're here now and we're going to go explore.
A quick tip for you when you come to the Botanic Garden. You want to make sure you get your ticket ahead of time online before you actually get to the garden, because you have to go to the ticket booth and the lines can be incredibly long, whether it's weekends or weekdays.
A couple of the highlights of the Montreal Botanic Garden are the Chinese and the Japanese gardens. We're here at the Chinese garden right now, and you can see it's not just got plants, but also a lot of winding paths and places, even buildings and even exhibitions inside that talk about life in China. So to do this upright, you really have to have 2 to 3 hours. We'd recommend 3, so you can really have time to not only kind of see all the things in terms of the plants, but explore around areas like this as well. A unique thing at Montreal Botanic Garden is the First Nations Garden. This is a First Nations people garden, and it kind of goes through their stories and their history, and you kind of get an idea for their lifestyle and the hunter-gatherers that they were and how they lived in this land many years ago and really still today. A really neat thing to do in Montreal is come down to the port and take a ferry over to St. Helen Island, where we're going now. It's a quick ferry ride away, and there's all kind of hiking, biking trails and things to do, and it gives a really neat view of Montreal, we understand. So we're looking forward to going over there now.
The current of this river is crazy. So we made it to St. Helena Island. You can see the ferry departing in the background, where you can really see the city from here. It's such a unique perspective on all the buildings and landmarks. So totally recommend it if you have the time to hop on a ferry and get over to the island. We love how they have these chairs spread out along the edge of the island so you can take in the views. It's weird that they only have one chair, but there's a rock here for me.
It's a rock. There are many museums in Montreal, and you've got a lot of different opportunities to see different things. We're here today at the Museum of Anthropology and History, and we're excited to see this because it gives a history of Montreal and gives you a really good understanding, as we understand, of the city, its history, going back to prehistoric times and even up to today. You do pay for it, like you do most of the museums in Montreal, but it looks like it's going to be a really good day.
When you first arrive at the museum, you have the opportunity to see an introductory movie or go straight into the museum to see the exhibits. we highly recommend that you go and see the movie. It is really spectacular. It's not just a movie, it's a multimedia visual presentation, and it is shown over the remains of an old archaeological site that's right below the building. It's really cool. Don't miss it.
We just finished up our tour of the museum and we really enjoyed it. It's really a deep dive into the history of Montreal. And there's a lot of great exhibits. It's interesting, the museum itself is actually built on foundations that date back to the first cemetery in Montreal. And then there were subsequent buildings put on this site. And of course, this museum has been built on those remains. So they actually take you down to the foundations of that. And you get to explore around down there as well as get a really good understanding of Montreal's history. And it's very interesting. I would really recommend, if you want to come here, that you come here early, because it'll give you an appreciation for the city. It's primarily Montreal. It's called the History Museum. There was a special exhibit here, but there's no kind of world history or anything like that here. This is all about Montreal, and we thought it was a great visit. Like many big cities, Quebec has a Chinatown, and it's right in the main part of the city, and we're on it now. It's a nice place to come. It's pretty busy. There's a lot of places to eat, shops, the typical kind of Chinatown, very crowded. So it's an honorable mention for us. You can come and stroll around down here and see what's going on. We've got a great day and we're having fun, but a lot of people here, and so you'll have a lot of company. If you get to Montreal in late summer, you can come to Pride. They do it up really well. It's several days long, and there are all kind of events, and they actually have a Pride parade that goes through the city. Usually ends up, I think, in the Olympic Park. You need to check to make sure it's that way the year you go. But there's a lot to do, a lot of fun people out, and you couldn't have a better day here in Montreal.
Want to see Montreal in 360-degree VR? Check the notification bell to be notified about our upcoming video experiment.